Niggas be like, I'm crying. Look, I'm gonna tell you how I cry. I cry when I kick back and I'm offered one of the best fellatios that I've ever had. The fellatio was so good from your mom that she didn't even allow me to get it anymore. She brought in 2 extra women in your family. Your grandmother. Matter of fact, she brought in your aunt too. She brought in your sister for dick sucking training, BBC dick sucking training. The reason why she brought in your sister for the BBC dick sucking training is because if you can suck and slurp and blurp all over a BBC, she should have no problem sucking a micro, a medium, or a BBC Junior. So I sit there on the couch. It's one of those old couches. It's pleather. Asshole is sweating a little bit, but still fresh. Because I'm still dripping with Old Spice of a scent. I sit there. They each take a turn sucking. Your mom's mouth was ridiculous. I said, hold on. We've done this before plenty of times. Let's go ahead and scoot it over to the grandmother. Your grandmother's top was so crazy that it felt like my dick melted in her mouth like a bag of M&Ms in 90-degree weather sitting in a car that you forgot when you went back into work from your fucking lunch break. I said, hold on. I didn't know your top game was so pin-up girl crazy. Let me see what your aunt has. Your aunt sucks the dick. She gave me one of those I don't have any kids midlife crisis type of headshots where she was trying to impress me so much that she almost had me convinced that me and her could have something going on. So your mom's head was ridiculous. Your grandma's head was phenomenal. Your aunt's head was desperate. But then when your 22-year-old sister opens up her mouth wide like Kirby, I didn't even, she started sucking. And before you know it, my body's moving. This air, this suction air, it's coming. And before you know it, I'm flying forward. And my BBC is like, oh, bloop in her mouth. And I'm like, oh. And I'm just feeling like this vibration all over my dick. And I'm like, ah. I didn't even let her stop. I didn't let her stop. I just busted a hot, fat load all over your sister's face. Your mom fucking pushed her out of the way, caught the last couple of droplets. Your grandma hopped over, kicked out of her clogs. What do you call those things? Those Crocs. Kicked off her Crocs, hopped over the couch, wanted to get a piece of the dribble. Your fucking aunt came over there for a little bit. I just squirted some in her eye, but then your mom finished it off, opened up. Your sister opened up her mouth, spit it into your mom's shit. They were playing, like it was a piece of gum. And before you know it, I'm sitting there and I'm so drained of cum that I went from 200 and something pounds to a nigga that weighs 140 because they literally sucked the goddamn soul out of me. Bitch ass nigga, that's the only time I cry.